So here's our question related to work rate. So the question is, if Joe can paint a house in 3 hours and Sam can paint the same house in 5 hours, how long does it take then to do it together? So we're gonna look at the amount of work done is the rate that they work times the time. So we're gonna use this model, and we have to do it for Joe, and then we have to do it for Sam. So first off, their rates are already given. So Joe paints one house in 3 hours, and then Sam paints one house in 5 hours. Just recall that however long it takes is 1 over that time is the rate. And then our question is, how long does it take when they work together? So we don't know the time, but whatever the time is, it's going to be the same for Joe and Sam because they're going to be working together on this project. So overall, the amount of work done will be 1/3 x for Joe and then 1/5 x for Sam. The question was asking how long will it take when they work together. So what we're going to do is the amount of work that Joe does plus the amount of work that Sam does should be equal to 1 full house. So this is how you would set up the equation. And now we have fractional addition. So we have to find the least common denominator. They both have x in common. So I could say instead of doing 1/3 x plus 1/5 x, I just need to add 1/3 and 1/5, and they're both going to be multiplied by x is equal to 1. So the least common denominator for 3 and 5 is 15. So this is going to be 5 over 15 plus 3 over 15 x equals 1. And once we get to that point, we can add. So it's 8 over 15 x is equal to 1. So with fractions, we can multiply by the reciprocal to get the identity, and then whatever you do, do it to the other side. 15 over 8. So we get, because they cancel each other out, we get x equals 15 over 8. And if you want to write it as a mixed fraction, it's 1 and 7/8. And our unit of time is hour, right? So if Joe and Sam work together, it'll take 1 hour and 7/8 of an hour. So 1 and 7/8 of an hour to complete this house painting. Okay, so for them to paint a house separately, it takes Joe 3 hours and Sam 5 hours. But if they work together, it'll only take 1 and 7/8 hours to complete the house.